Hi guys, it's Lisa Joy Young, and today I'm going to be showing you how to do this pretty autumn leaves sugar skull. The first step of this design is to create the base. I'm using a pink kabuki brush from Coastal Scents and creamy crinoline white, and I'm just lightly buffing that on my skin. Using this technique is great. It gives a really flattering white powdery finish, and it won't crack throughout the day as the person wears it, so it's a perfect way to apply the background for sugar skull. Next, I'm taking some yellow eyeshadow, and this is the Ben Nye Lumiere Yellow, and a blush brush, and I'm just putting it in the contours of my face, my nose, my temple, my cheekbone, and along my forehead. Using the crinoline large split cake and rainbow, I'm taking just the orange and the yellow and the red, and I'm putting that along my eye in a circular pattern with a 3/4 inch flat brush. So just create a skull-like shape with the red on the outside and the orange and yellow on the inside. Flip your brush over and fill in the eyelid with that yellow and orange color. Now it's time for the leaves. So I'm putting the red on the outside again and just using wiggly motions, I'm going up in a diagonal pattern. So start at a point, wiggle your brush and bring it up, and you're going to make the leaf into 3 fragments, just like so. And it's just a half a leaf because this is a half sugar skull design. Fill it in with that yellow and orange color, and then we're going to get started on a smaller leaf. I flipped over my brush just to give some variation in the design, but you don't have to do that. I divided it into 3 fragments and just connected it to that larger leaf, as you see. Do the same thing on your chin, so just wiggle your brush and create a pattern of leaves on your chin that kind of flare out towards your jawline. And for the eye, just use a simple flicking motion to create smaller leaves along the eye socket. This is totally optional, but if you want to take a stubby, fluffy brush and some black star blend, you can add some dimension by just putting a little bit of black powder all around the socket of the eye to help create depth. And I'm also adding that to the crease of my lid too. And this you'd probably only want to do for adults, and underneath the eye as well. Now to brighten up those leaves, I took that Lumiere shadow, and I'm just using my finger to smudge it to the inside of the leaves. And this is a fast and easy way to create brightness without having to worry about blending, because it pretty much blends itself. To create more definition in the leaves, I took the red and I'm just flicking in with a number 3 round low Cornell brush. And this also is only if you have extra time, but it really does help add some dimension to the designs. Just press and flick your brush into the leaves to create texture. Next, add a stem. Just go down the center of the leaf, and then you're going to create the veins of the leaf by very, very lightly pressing on your brush. You want to hardly touch your skin at all to create these veins. It's really fast and easy, and it helps give them a lot of realistic details. A shaky hand is really helpful with this because you don't want those lines to be straight. You want them to be very wiggly. And then also, if you have a little extra time, you can outline it. It just helps to define the leaves a little bit, add a little more to the design, but once again, this is totally optional. You did the 1 stroke, so it already has that red outline. So if you have extra time, you could do this. If not, totally skip it. Now it's time for the glitter. So I'm using a really chunky, beautiful gold glitter. I'm putting that on my eyelid, in the eye socket area, and then on the leaves. Make sure you don't put too much on the leaves because you don't want to cover up all that beautiful work that you just did. You just want to give it a little extra pop. And taking some black on a number 6 round brush, you're going to make sure that paint's nice and creamy so you get some good circular dots when you do this. And as you go in towards the inner corner of your eyes, make sure the dots go smaller because it's more flattering that way. So larger on the outer corner and smaller on the inner corner. For the nose, go in a U shape and end in a point. And for the other side, have the point be a little bit shorter than the first point, and that helps to add just aesthetic properties, and then color it all in. And for the mouth, go in a U shape. I got this mouth design from Vanessa on her Faba TV class. It was amazing. I recommend it to anybody. And make sure the teeth go from biggest to smallest as you're going up the jawline. Now I'm doing some reverse teardrops. These didn't turn out exactly how I wanted them to. I wanted the stem of them to be a little thinner, but they were hard to do on myself, so I camouflaged that later, which you see. But just put those on the cheekbone and on the forehead and on the chin. Now I'm filling in my lips with Crivellin Regular Metallic Bronze, and it's a beautiful, reflective, highly pigmented color. I love it. And I'm finishing them off with some chunky gold glitter and a little bit of Star Blend black with a stubby brush to add definition. To help camouflage those teardrops I didn't like so much, I used the Crivellin Metallic Bronze again to go over them and help soften them. And then to add a little bling to the dots, I used a gold glitter gel, and it's an easy, fast way to add a value to your design and make it look fancy, but you can always use gold paint instead if you don't have the glitter gel. And I decided to add a little bit of that glitter gel to my teardrops as well, just to make it look super pretty. And to help the nose not look so harsh, I softened it with that metallic bronze color. I just put it on my finger and then tapped it on my nose, and it's a really easy way to create a blended, pretty effect. Don't ever be afraid to use your fingers on face painting. They actually work for really great blending tools. And that is it. I hope that all of you guys like this and you're having a wonderful, busy season. If you haven't done so already, please like, comment, and subscribe. Also, check me out on Facebook. The link to that is below, as well as all of the products I use in this video and where you can buy them. Thanks, everybody.